So this morning I woke up at 3:30 a.m. I get out of bed, I turn off my alarm, get dressed, and I go out to the kitchen. I'm standing in the kitchen, and the first thing I normally do when I get out of bed is, because normally between the time when I wake up, like my first alarm goes off, and I'm having my, when I get out into the kitchen, generally it's about 10 minutes. So by the time I get to the kitchen, I'll make a coffee, and so I'll normally have a coffee within the first 20 to 30 minutes of being awake. Is that good for your health? Probably not, but that's just part of the routine. I just enjoy it. By the time it's made, it's generally been at least 30, 35 minutes since I've woken up. So I have my coffee, but I'm standing there making the coffee, and I fill the kettle up, I'm boiling the kettle, and I'm looking through my podcast on my phone, my saved podcasts, and I just thought to myself, why am I standing here doing this? Why don't I just start work? Because I got up extra early so I could do like an hour and a half of work. I had a video to edit. And so I was like, why am I standing here? Why am I going to stand here for the next 5 minutes while I wait for the kettle to boil? Why don't I just start work? So I go to the table, and instead of scrolling on my phone, instead of looking through podcasts, instead of whatever I could have done, I sit down and I just started doing work that I wanted to do. I get on my laptop, I start editing the video. I sat there for probably 15, 20 minutes then before I got up and reboiled the kettle and then made the coffee. Because I started working and I got sucked into the work, and I actually got things done, got into a flow state immediately because I just decided to work. Then I made the coffee, sat back down, worked for another 45 minutes, got up, made another coffee. At this point it's about 4:30. Make my second coffee, sit down, do more work until about 5:15. Then I had breakfast, got ready for work, worked 7 till 12. After I worked, I came back from work, had lunch, showered, talked to the family, general stuff. I sat down at my desk again at about 2:15. I was supposed to be recording videos until about 3 o'clock. I didn't film a single video. I sat here, procrastinated, looked through my notes, looked on YouTube, went back to my notes, recorded a few 10-second clips before I gave up. I didn't record anything. I sort of just sat there trying, nothing happening. Looking for a good idea, looking for motivation. Then I had an appointment, so I go out, I go to the appointment. Then after that, I had my camera in my bag, and so I'm going to the golf course. And for more than an hour, I walked around from part of the golf course to another part of the golf course, to this hill, to this pond, to this part of the golf course, just going back and forth, looking for a good spot to record. I sat down at maybe 5 or 6 different spots, started recording. Sometimes I would record for a couple of minutes, sometimes I wouldn't. I ran into some people on the golf course, which sort of interrupted the video. And after an hour, I started recording at around about 4:10, and it's currently 5:25. I just got back, so I stopped trying to record at maybe 5:10. For a full hour, I walked around trying to filming 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes of a video, stopping, giving up, moving, just not getting anything done. And I realized that I'm going to call myself out. I have to do this. I have to call myself out and admit this. I was looking for motivation. I was looking for an idea. I didn't need an idea. Let me ask you a question. Do you have to feel full to want to eat food? Another question, that's probably not the best idea. Do you have to be in great shape before you go to the gym? No, you go to the gym to get into good shape. Do you have to be rich before you start a business? No, you start the business to get rich. Do you have to be famous before you start a personal brand? No. Right? You don't start at the end. You don't start your business with millions of dollars most of the time. You start from zero. You don't start your YouTube channel at 1 million subscribers. You start from zero to go to 1 million. You don't, go out hunting for food when you're already full, you've already eaten. So why was I sitting there trying to film a video, trying to find that creativity, that flow state? I was trying to wait for the flow state to come around. I was trying to wait for the creativity, for that motivation to come. But you don't feel motivated from the start. You don't sit down and feel motivated. You sit down, you feel terrible, you feel like you want to do something else, you feel bored, you film the video, you do the work, you do the push-ups, you go to the gym, you start the business, whatever it is, you do some action, then you feel motivated, then you feel better, then you see results, then you see progress. So why on earth, you two, me and you, why do we try and start already at the end? We try and start from the end of the race. We should not, and this is I'm talking to myself, I'm calling myself out. I should not have gone out and tried to film. Today I spent more than 2 hours trying to film. I haven't filmed this. I filmed one video throughout the whole time. I probably started 5 or 6 different videos. Why did I only film one video? I was filming for 2 hours. Why didn't I film 10 videos? Because I nearly started 10 videos. I sat down and filmed 10 times. Why? Because I was looking for motivation. I didn't do any action. I wanted to find motivation before I even started doing any work. So, this is a message to you. This is a message to all the people watching this. This is a message to myself. You don't start at the end. You don't start working out when you're already in great shape. You don't start the business when you're already rich. You don't start the YouTube channel when you already have 1 million subscribers. You don't start working once you feel motivated. You start working, then you feel motivated. So, that's a little rant for this. Take this, do some work. That's all I have for this video, is really just me being mad at myself for wasting time. I said to myself yesterday that after having done basically no work yesterday, I said today's going to be better, I'm going to make a video, I'm going to have better news, I'm going to be able to say I had a great productive day. I had a great start to the day, and then I've probably just wasted 2 hours. I could have just stayed at home and edited videos. But I wasted the 2 hours, and now we're here. So now I have to try and make up for this, but I'm about to have to cook tea and do jobs. So I feel like I've probably lost time. Today's a Friday, and then now is really the end of my week because I'm working all day tomorrow, all day Sunday, and then it's back into school, beginning of the week. So now I've got to wait another like 5 days. I do tape, so I've only got like class Monday to Wednesday, but realistically I won't have a full day off again until Thursday. Generally Thursday is my full day off, so these would be my 2 days off. It's Thursday and Friday, like my 2 days off. Generally I'll work half on Friday. But I'm just sort of mad at myself for wasting time. I should have started without the motivation. I should have started without the creativity, without the flow state. So, take action. If you're interested in my other channels, my other videos, or my products, go ahead and check out the links in my channel description. That's all the promotion I need to do. Other than that, have an amazing day. Don't waste time. Don't let time pass you by, because you'll sit here mad at yourself that you didn't work. So, take the opportunity you've got, do some work, improve your life. See you in the next one. Goodbye.